Satchitana, Shuddha.
Jai Satchitana Shuddha.
Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchitana.
Jai Satchidanand from New York. Hi, everybody. All right, have a wonderful morning here and a wonderful morning, I'm sure, for all of you in Argentina. Let us begin with the three mantra, please.
Es una hermosa mañana en Nueva York y espero que tengamos una hermosa mañana acá. Y vamos a comenzar con el trimantra, por favor.
All right. So let us see. Etelvina, you want to do the three mantra?
Etelvina, ¿querés hacer el trimantra?
No three mantra. All right. Good morning. You just. All right. That's all right. Not a problem. Let us go with our dear Luz. Luz? Oh,
Luz,
yes, we
¿querés?
have. Yeah, how about Luz? Three mantra.
Jai Satchitana, Jai Satchitana, Shuddha.
Jai Satchidanand. Jai Satchidanand.
Namo Vitragai, Namo Arihantanam, Namo Siddhanam, Namo Ayareyanam, Namo Vasayanam, Olo Yesava Sakunam, Eso Panchanamukarom, Savapava Panashano, Mangalanam Cha Savesim, Padaman Havai Mangalam. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Jai Satchitanam. Namo Vitragai. Namo Arihantanam. Namo Siddhanam, Namo Ayareyanam, Namo Vasayanam, Namo Loyesava Sahunam, Eso Panchanamukarom, Savapava Panashano, Mangalanam Cha Savesim, Padamang Havai Mangalam. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Jai Satchitanam. Namo Vitragai. Namo Arihantanam. Namo Siddhanam. Namo Ayareyanam. Namo Vasayanam. Namo Loyesava Sahunam. Eso Panchanamukarom, Savapava Panashano, Mangalanam Cha Savesim, Padamang Habay Mangalam. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Jai Satidanam. Jai Satidanam. Jai Satidanam.
Jai Sachidan.
Sashitan.
We continue with our satsangs on the series of special reading of the Akram Vignan magazine of November of 1988, and this is now our fourth session. The title is Towards Full Light. Towards Full Light.
Yes. Comenzamos la cuarta sesión de la Akram Vignan, que es una serie especial de la revista de noviembre de 1988, y el título es Detrás de la luz total.
Okay. So Dadashri is now saying the next heading is okay, the next heading is Sadhodhi Forma attain the goal in one life. Attain the goal in one life.
El título es obtener la meta en una sola vida.
Human beings strive to attain different things in life, you see. Somebody wants to become a proficient singer, somebody wants to become a proficient soccer player, somebody wants to become a proficient architect, you see. And so so different goals they have, and they go after it, and they go after it, and they go after it, you see. And in the same way, this one is a goal of this one is a goal of a goal that our Gnani has said, that there is no one at fault in this world. Okay, that is the goal, the flawless goal of the flawless vision. Goal of the flawless vision.
El título es obtener la meta en la vida. Las personas en este mundo van atrás de diferentes metas, ser arquitectos, médicos profesionales, jugadores, obtener dinero. Estas son las metas, diferentes metas que persiguen las personas. Pero también, de la misma forma, esta meta es la meta que el Gnani dijo, no ver a nadie en falta, a todos verlos con la visión libre de faltas.
Dadashri says, you have to fix the goal. You have to fix the goal. You don't have to do anything else. But you see, if you're up high on the fourth floor, you don't drop everything from the fourth floor, do you? Either you go down slowly, step by step, because, and then let go of it, or you take the elevator and then let go of it, you see. But you can't just drop it off, whatever you got to bring down. These faults, you see, whatever you want to bring down, you can't just throw it away from the fourth floor, can you?
No. Dadashri dice que esta meta es como fijar esta meta, ¿no? Solamente eso. Y como ejemplo dice, si estás en un cuarto piso y quieres bajar, tirar cosas, no las puedes tirar directamente del cuarto piso. Tienes que bajar por la escalera, paso a paso, o por el ascensor. No se puede tirar directamente desde el cuarto piso.
So the questioner says, yes, bring it down in a lift. The other, she says, if you want, you can come down in a lift, or, that's a different thing. But if you don't have a lift, then you have to go step by step down the floors, you see. By the way, because you can't just throw it out of the window. And so this is how it is. By taking step by step by step, you can walk forward. You want to go someplace, you have to go step by step until you get out of the building, right?
Dadashi dice, puedes usar el ascensor si quieres, o puedes bajar piso por piso, paso por paso, pero no puedes tirar las cosas por la ventana. Y esto es así, para salir del edificio hay que bajar paso a paso o por el ascensor.
You see, the other she says, fix this goal that I do not want to see the fault of anyone in this world. And the faults are mine only. The faults are mine only. Therefore, when will you have time to see faults of anyone else? You see?
Dada dice que fijes esta meta de no ver faltas en los demás, porque todas las faltas son mías, y entonces ¿cómo te va a quedar tiempo para ver las faltas en los demás?
And she also says that when the faults of anyone else is seen, in other words, these are all seen, I mean, they arise within you. And when the faults arise within you, that makes it appear as if the other person is at fault. The other Sri says, it is the study of past life, you see. In the past life, we have felt it like this, and that is why it repeats in this life.
Yes. Dada dice que cuando vemos las faltas en otros, estas faltas aparecen en el otro, aparece el otro como que está en falta, pero en realidad estas faltas fueron como estudiadas, vistas, cargadas en una vida pasada.
And she says the fixed study of past life, you see. It has become mixed. Fixed study of past life will not go away easily, you see.
Dadashi dice que es como fijarse en el estudio de las vidas pasadas, pero no es tan simple. No es tan simple que se vayan.
Yeah, and Dadashri also says, he says, if it were to go away easily, then the whole path of moksha will become very wide, open.
Si dejas ir estas faltas, esta visión de ver faltas en los demás, entonces el camino de moksha se abrirá.
Yeah, we enter into page 14, in which he says, Dadashri says, however, in this path of moksha, you see, this path of moksha is not very wide, it is very narrow. It is very narrow, you see, it's very narrow. And not everyone can enter this very narrow path. to liberation. So you have to be careful. You say, you have to be careful about now, but by not just letting it go, from wherever you are. Okay, I give up. You can't just give up on this, because faults after faults after faults will keep on arising in front of you, in which you see faults of others. You see, if you see faults inside you, then there is not a problem. But if seeing the fault of this one or this man or this lady, etc., that's where the problem is. You see.
Yes. Este camino de moksha es muy, muy angosto, y no todos pueden entrar en este camino hacia la liberación. Ya dice que tengas mucho cuidado, que no puedes rendirte, porque las faltas van a surgir. Ver faltas en otros va a surgir. Si vemos nuestras propias faltas, no hay ningún problema.
Therefore, don't let it go. You see, we want to go into the next life slowly. All of us want to go, Dada's words, okay? We all want to move into the next life slowly. And there is no hurry, you see. But in only one life, everything will go away. Look at this, Dada is giving guarantees. These are these absolute statements of Dada. We want to go into the next life slowly. We don't know. We are not in a hurry to get rid of the stuff by throwing it away down from the top floor. You see, and everything will go away. Everything will clear away in one life. In this life, everything will clear away in this life.
Ya dice que no puedes perderte, ¿no? Y para moverte a la próxima vida, lentamente, suavemente, es da la garantía, declara la garantía, que no hay que tirar las cosas del cuarto piso, que hay que hacerlo despacio y que todo se irá limpiando en esta vida.
And he says everything will clear in one life. Dadashri says it will clear off in this life very fast. You don't be in a hurry, you see. But it's not worth, to get into a hurry. I want to clear this, I want to clear this, I want to clear this, you see. It may take 5 lives. It may take 5 lives for all of this to clear up, but it is not worth rushing. It is not worth rushing. These are very precise instructions of our dearest Dada with reference to this discharge process that is with us, each one of us in our own lives, okay?
Yes, todo se limpiará en esta vida, no te apures a limpiar. A lo sumo puede llevar 5 vidas para limpiar, pero no es bueno apurar. Es una declaración, una precisa referencia que nos da Dada para la descarga del karma.
Go on, sorry, go on.
No, yes, finish.
Dadashri says, whichever direction is your goal, it will proceed in this direction, okay?
Dice que cualquier dirección que tengas, procederás en esta dirección.
The progress will be in that direction, you see. That is the important thing is the determination, the fixing of the goal. Okay, and the fixing of the goal is not the 5 agnas. The goal is not the 5 agnas. The goal is the world is flawless. Period. The world is flawless.
Dice también que el progreso va a estar va a estar en esa dirección, y es tu determinación y tu apego a la meta. Y no se trata de las 5 agnas, sino de la visión impecable.
If you have decided, that was in central London, central Mumbai, and there is a suburb of London, a suburb of Mumbai called Borivali. It's somewhere near wherever Mumbai. Okay, it's from the central station in all big cities there are so many stations, right? Farther away, going in different directions, right? Little substations, right? And so if you have to decide to go to, say, Borivali, Borivali, which is a station, okay, suburban station, then Dadashri says automatically your mind, your body, your legs, your hands, etc., everything will start moving in that direction. See, the more the car, the taxi will also move in that direction. See, everything will move in that direction. What's most important? The goal. The goal is fixed, that I want to go to that suburban station.
Yes. Dice, por ejemplo, que en Bombay hay una central de trenes que va a muchas estaciones, y hay un lugar que se llama Borivali, que es una estación, ¿no? Entonces tú tienes la firme determinación de ir ahí, tu mente, tu cuerpo, tus piernas, tus manos van a dirigirse hacia allí, y si tomas un auto o un taxi también se dirigirá ahí, y todo se moverá hacia ese lugar.
And the question is,
tu meta es ir a Borivali, a esa estación, sorry.
So, and so the questioner says, but we need the strength of our decision, do we not? The other she says, we need the strength of our decision, right? You can't say, oh, shall we go to that station, or shall we go to this one, or shall we go to this one? You're not going to end up going anywhere, you see. You have to have a decision of your, you have to have the strength of your decision to proceed in that direction, you see. And there's a questioner is asking, and the other she says, yes, that will happen automatically. When you have the Gnani Purush above you, then you get all kinds of energies, strengths, you see, if you ask for it. And whatever you ask for, you will get it. You need to know how to ask for these energies, okay?
Yes. Dice que es absolutamente necesario tener la fuerte decisión, ¿no? La fuerte decisión de que quieres llegar a esta meta, porque si dices, podríamos ir por acá, o podríamos ir por acá, o por acá, entonces no vas a ir a ningún lado, porque no estás decidido. Y si tienes la decisión, va a pasar automáticamente. Y si tienes a Dada sobre ti, le pides, vas a tener la fuerza suficiente para llegar.
This is the important word here is when you have the Gnani Purush above your head. In other words, now above your head means for you the most important thing, and for each one of us now the most important thing really is the Gnani Purush. Our Gnani Purush, Dada is everything for us, everything. And so any Any difficulties, any problems that arise because you see the fault of the other person, or you see his fault, it will create a lot of difficulties. And then, but you keep Dada and say, Dada, I need for you, please give me the energies to settle this file with equanimity. I want to settle the files. I do not want to create any rag dvesh. I want to clear. I want to be done with these files. You see.
Yes. Gnani Purush en tu cabeza es lo más importante. El Gnani Purush es lo más importante. Dada es absolutamente todo para nosotros. Y cualquier problema que tengamos, dice, es porque vemos las faltas en los demás. Entonces es pedirle a Dada la fuerza para poder limpiar este archivo con ecuanimidad, sin apego ni aversión, y poder resolverlo.
And so the next question, the next heading is when somebody does something wrong, somebody else does something wrong, then.
El próximo título es cuando alguien hace algo incorrecto.
Yeah. Yes. And so the questioner is saying, Dada, when somebody does something wrong, then I become very angry. Then I get a lot of anger, Dada. Somebody does something wrong, I feel very angry.
Entonces cuando le preguntan a Dada, le dice, cuando alguien hace algo mal, yo me enojo mucho.
And so, so then Dadashri replies. What does Dadashri reply? Dadashri replies, yeah, he may do something right or something wrong. The Ama is not doing it. The Ama is not doing this right or wrong, okay? Even when he is doing wrong, his Ama is not the doer. These are important sentences. All of this wrong activity that the other man is doing, his Ama is not doing it. His soul is not doing it.
Dada responde a lo que dice, a la pregunta, ¿no? Dice, las personas pueden hacer algo bien o no, correcto o incorrecto, pero el alma no hace nada, ni bien ni mal, no hace nada, porque el alma no es el hacedor. Y cualquier actividad no es del alma.
Dadashri gives an example. Say this man has cursed loudly at his home, okay? Has used some bad words at his home, you see? But if we but he is not cursing us here in satsang, then what difference does it make to us? Now, this man cursed loudly at his home, but he has come to satsang now and he is not cursing any one of us here. So then what difference does it make? You see? And suppose,
No, continue.
Go on, yeah.
Okay. Dada dice, por ejemplo, una persona está en su casa y maldice en voz alta, pero viene aquí y no lo hace. ¿Cuál es la diferencia?
And so he says, supposing even if he has, say, said some bad words about us here, okay, from his home, when he comes here, we ask him, did you use bad words for us? And he says, no, why would I use bad words for you? Then, now mark Dada's words. Even if he has used bad words for us at his home, and when he comes here and we ask him, Did you use bad words for us here, when he's here? And if the man says, why would I want to use bad words for you? That means that man is not responsible anymore, is it? He has just his knowledge, his current knowledge is the most important thing, not the activity that happened, his current knowledge is important, not the activity that happened. Okay? You understand?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Dice, incluso si esta persona dice malas palabras en su casa y dice malas palabras por nosotros, y viene aquí y le preguntan, pero tú dijiste malas palabras por nosotros, no, incluso aunque las haya dicho, lo importante es el conocimiento, eso es lo más importante y no la actividad.
Mm-hmm. It's more important. It's more important. See, this is very subtle thing that Dada is talking about. Even if the man is a very difficult man with a lot of anger or whatever, when he comes here and he says, no, why would I want to do anything like this to you? What he is essentially saying is what his current knowledge is. He says, is not what he's doing before. His current knowledge says that he does not have any desire to hurt you. He doesn't want to hurt you. And that is more important, not what he has been doing, you see. It's very simple lines of Dada that gives us idea about where Dada is focused on, you see.
Lo más importante es que, por ejemplo, si el hombre se enojó y dijo cosas en su hogar a nosotros, actualmente él viene y con su conocimiento dicen, no quiero herir a nadie, no quiero, y esto muestra el conocimiento actual, y eso es lo importante, no la actividad, el conocimiento actual.
The current ongoing knowledge. A human, remember we talked about a box? Human being is just a box packing, and his current knowledge is God. His knowledge is God. His knowledge is God. Remember a few satsangs ago we talked about this.
Recuerdan que hace unos satsang atrás hemos hablado de esto, ¿no? Entonces hemos hablado de una caja y habla que su conocimiento actual es Dios.
Do you remember that satsang about, Dada in 1967 in Mumbai that I shared with you? Now is the time to repeat it, right? All right. Yes.
Esto es un satsang de Dada de Mumbai en 1967 y probablemente sea tiempo de repetirlo.
Dada was telling this young man, he says, who happens to have a shop, you see, and his knowledge is, this is my shop. This evening I will close the door and I will go home. So that's it. You see, and Dadashri says, if somebody takes away this knowledge of yours from you, that this is my shop and I'm going to go home this evening after closing the shop. If somebody takes away that knowledge from you, what will you be left with? What will you be left with?
Dada decía a un joven que tenía un negocio, y este joven dijo, este es mi negocio, lo cerraré y me iré a casa. Entonces Dada le dice, si alguien quitara de ti este conocimiento de que este es tu negocio y que te irías a casa, ¿qué es lo que quedaría?
Dadashri himself answers, a box. It's just a box. You see? The inside is all gone. And that inside, that knowledge is Paramatma, is God. Only problem is his knowledge, your knowledge is directed towards the shop, towards all of these outside things. When that knowledge takes a turn and goes towards your Lord, then you would have come in the right direction, you see. So the knowledge of a human being is the Lord itself inside that human being, whether he is a garbage collector or whether he is a doctor, it doesn't matter. The knowledge is God. Knowledge inside a human being is God himself. And when that knowledge is taken away, when that knowledge leaves, people either bury him or burn him or, put him in a mental institution saying he's demented or he's crazy.
Wow. Bueno, Dada dice, cuando le dice qué es lo que quedaría si te quitaran este conocimiento de mi negocio y cerraré la puerta, ¿no? Y es la caja, y es la caja que es una caja, pero lo que hay dentro es Paramatma, que es Dios. Los problemas siempre están afuera y la dirección correcta.
Yeah. The knowledge is what it is, you see. So,
el conocimiento es lo que es.
So when the man comes here and says, listen, why would I want to curse you? Now, that is his current knowledge. Then he's not responsible. He may have done all kinds of cursing in his home about you. But he comes and tells you on your face, listen, why would I want to say bad things about you? That's it. Take that as his current knowledge. You see, the problem with you and I, most of us is, no, you told him that and you told her that and she just told me. So you're lying. Well, what difference does it make? His current knowledge is the most important thing.
Por ejemplo, este hombre que dice, porque le preguntan, ¿no? Si maldecía en su casa y dice, ¿para qué haría una maldición? Y él no es responsable de lo que sucede en la casa, pero cuando le preguntas dice, ¿para qué quería herirlos? Y este es el conocimiento actual, el conocimiento vigente.
Yeah, and so now the questioner says, Dada, he's not hurting me, but when he does something wrong and hurts other people, then my mind doesn't like it. My mind cannot stand it. My mind cannot swallow it.
Le pregunta a Dada, no me hiere a mí, pero si hiere a otro, mi mente se enoja.
And so let's see what Dadashri replies. Page 15, okay? Dadashri says, yes, it's true that you would not like it, and you not liking what is happening out there is the prakriti of past life. All right? So you have to tell Chandubai, take it easy. Do not rush it. Do not use your scissors. Do not use your scissors like you used to do before. Remember before you used to just say, I'm out. I don't want to have any relations with this man. He's not hurting me, but he is hurting everybody else. You see? And now change your scissors. Change your scissors.
Dice, sí, es verdad que no te gusta lo que hieras a otros, pero esto es debido a tu prakruti de la vida pasada. Entonces dile a tu archivo 1, a tu file 1, tranquilo, no uses las tijeras, no cortes las relaciones, simplemente cambia de tijera.
Okay, this is a very important sentence of the other. Yes, you might not like it, like there are all of these people in this world, who cannot stand all this violence that is happening in the world, or just get frustrated with all the violence and all the bad things that are happening in this world. Dadashri says, look how what Dadashri's answer is. This, and there are others who don't care, who just go about, doing their thing. And Dadashri says, this is all a prakruti of the past life. Yours, you see?
Es importante, ¿no? Porque todo lo que hay que soportar en este mundo, tanta violencia, pero nada dice, no importa, todo esto tiene que ver con el prakruti de la vida pasada.
So now the question, everybody following this, right? Everybody following this. So it's a very slowly developing exact process of Dada in Akram Vignan for his Mahatmas. Now what is he saying? So now the questioner says, oh, you're telling us to, Dada, you're telling us to leave the scissor on one side. Don't pick up the scissor. You're telling us to leave the scissor on one side. When you use a scissor, that means you're cutting something, right? Dada, are you telling us to leave the scissor on one side? You're telling us to leave the scissor on one side. You are saying don't cut at all. Don't cut at all. The man is saying to Dada.
Acá le dice a Dada, Dada, tú dices que dejemos las tijeras de lado. Tú dices que no cortemos ninguna relación.
And Dadashri replies, no. Do not keep the scissor on one side. If you know how to use the scissor, then use it. Otherwise, you keep it on one side. You see, keep it far away. Because this cutting in Akram Vignan is of a different type. Dadashri says, we use the scissors, but we tell you not, you guys all not to use it because you do not know how to use the scissor. To use the scissor means cut off the relationship. So we tell you, please keep it on one side. Do not use the scissor.
Acá cuando le pregunta a Dada, dice, entonces nos dice que dejemos la tijera de lado. Entonces Dada dice, no, si sabes usarlas, úsalas. Pero esto es diferente, es un uso diferente en el Akram Vignan. Porque fuera del Akram Vignan es cortar relaciones.
Yeah, because we tell you not to use the scissors because you do not know how to use the scissors, you see. You do not know how to cut off, do not know how to use the scissor, you see. You get angry, you get angry because this person has done something without understanding everything that's going on. You just say, out. I don't want him to do anything with you, you see. Or, Dada says, no. You see, Dada says, this is the important part. Listen, understand. Do not use a scissor with human beings. Yeah.
Yes. Nosotros no sabemos usar las tijeras, nosotros nos enojamos porque alguien no entiende y esto no es así. Tienes que escuchar y entender. No uses tijeras con los seres humanos porque no sabes.
Okay, so our dear Fabi is giving you the the Spanish, and let's go to the next heading. That is not called anger. You see, that's next heading is that is not called anger. So the questioner is asking, but Dada, why is it that the anger comes inside? Why is it that I still feel angry, Dada?
Entonces el próximo título eso no se llama enojo y le pregunta a Dada que por qué sigue el enojo, la ira ahí dentro.
And Dadashri replies, after this Gnan, you are, for you all, anger, pride, deceit, greed are gone. Okay?
Dada responde, luego del Nan, tú se ha ido de ti la ira, el orgullo, la codicia y el engaño.
Anger, pride, deceit, and greed are gone. Okay? Are gone.
Ira, orgullo, codicia y engaño se fueron.
Are gone. Now nothing exists inside you. But you need to understand all this, you see. You need to understand all this. And that is why we are in satsang here with Dada.
Yes. Nada existe en ti, lo que necesitas es entender.
You need to understand all of this. You need to understand all of this.
Tienes que entender esto, hay que entenderlo.
Now, Dadashri says in the next paragraph, anger, krodha. Anger means krodha. Gujarati is krodha. Anger. Anger or krodh has a definition.
Dice que la ira en Gujarati es krodha y tiene una definición.
And Dadashri says, what definition? And Dadashri himself is asking, because, and for the first time, the guy says, what the anger? Anger has a definition. What is the definition? Dada is asking. Okay, Dadashri says, anger is defined as that in which there is always a violent intention behind it. And also there is a link. There is a link and a violent intention. These two things, if they are there, then it is called anger.
¿Qué definición dice Dada, no? Entonces dice que se define como aquello que es una intención violenta que está detrás de un pensamiento o una acción. Y también hay un link que te une a ello. Estas dos son las definiciones de ira.
You see? Dadashri himself says, hinsak bhav, violent intention, hinsak bhav. Hinsa is violence, himsa. Hinsak bhav and TantO. These two, there are two words are there behind. When these two words exist, then it is called anger. Dada is giving a totally new definition of anger for this world of ours, you see. There is the hinsak bhav, the intention of violence, and a link. that carries on, a link that is associated with it. In other words, even if that man is gone, again when he comes again, that anger arises, and because the link is there, the link is a link, a wired link inside you see.
Yes. La intención de la violencia la intención de la violencia y el link están asociados, porque por ejemplo hay una persona que es violenta o que te hace o que me enoja, y cuando se fue vuelve y sigo enojándome.
When is it called? Now Dada takes each one of these kashayas. Krodh, Man, Maya, Lobh. You see, so now he takes the next one, greed, because these are the two main things, anger and greed. Krodh, okay? When is it called greed? Dada is asking all of us, when is it called greed? When there is violent intention behind it and there is a link behind it. There is a link behind it. There is a link behind it and a violent intention behind it. Greed, it is called greed if these two words are present. Hinsak bhav, violent intention, and TantO, link. You see?
Is greed the same like anger?
No. Greed is another kashaya altogether, right?
No, I know, but you're saying the same, the violent intention.
Yes. That's exactly what I'm reading. Exactly what that is. The next sentence. So it's also for the greed, also. All right, and also for the pride, and also for so for anger, pride, and greed. These things. It has these two things behind it. Behind pride also there is the violent intention and the link. This is new stuff for us, you see, very important.
¿Querés que lo diga, Patri?
No, lo tengo claro.
Basada en mi error.
Dale.
Porque lo que entendí en inglés es que estaba repitiendo lo mismo. Entonces, la gran apertura de esto es que los 4 kashays tienen esas mismas dos cosas. El link a esa intención violenta y la intención violenta en sí misma. Eso era como nuevo, diferente, que yo pensé que era un error. Gracias, Patri.
No, por favor.
Thank you. I know. This initially it is, you'll say, what? Also in greed, but I agree. That's how it is, okay? Go on.
Dada dice que en la codicia también hay una violenta intención y hay un link. Entonces, también están los otros kashays, esta intención violenta detrás y el link a la codicia, al engaño y al orgullo y a la ira.
And then when is it called pride? When is it called pride? That's third, okay? Dada says, when, what is pride? What is pride? Dada is giving us now the subtlest definitions of anger, pride, deceit, greed, okay? He's saying what is pride? When is it pride? When there is violent intention, when these two are present, violent intention and link with it.
Y el orgullo, le preguntan, y sí, también es cuando hay una intención violenta y el link en él también. Estas dos.
Dadashri is now...
Dice, y esta es una sutil definición, ¿no?
It is subtle, but it is actively applicable for us. You see, it is for us all. It is for the awakened ones. It is for the blissful ones of Akram Vignan, the blissful ones of Akram Vignan. Okay? It's for us now.
Esto es para aplicar para los que están despiertos, para los bendecidos, para los que están en Akram Vignan.
You see, the Dadashri says the world will not know this definition. They will not be able to, they will not know or will not be able to apply these definitions. The world cannot apply these definitions. I'm angry. I want to hear him. They cannot apply these definitions.
Dice, el mundo no conocerá o no podrá aplicar estas definiciones porque sentirán que están enojados y que quieren pegarle a alguien.
Two things. For this example of this man who at home is cursing, saying all kinds of negative things about satsang or whatever, but when he comes to satsang, he'll say, why would I want to have anything bad things about you? All, you see. So the link isn't there. His link is broken. At home, he's angry. When he comes here, his link is broken. Another, his current knowledge. His current knowledge has changed. He doesn't think that he needs to have this kind of angry words here. You see, that's his current knowledge. The current knowledge has changed.
Yes. Por ejemplo, el hombre que está en la casa y que maldice en la casa y después viene acá y dice, ¿por qué yo diría algo que pueda herirlos? Y es el link que se ha quebrado. Y su conocimiento actual y su conocimiento vigente cambió y no tiene ninguna intención y no quiere herir a nadie.
Everybody understand TantO, TantO?
Todos entienden TantO.
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 TantO. You see, a classic example to understand TantO is husband and wife have had a fight in the night. Okay, after a nice dinner, they had a fight. So she goes to bed, he goes to bed. They could both go to bed. And in the next morning, he's sitting, at his breakfast table with a newspaper. He's like he does every morning. He's reading the newspaper, and she brings the tea and drops it on the floor, on the table. Instead of nicely putting there, she drops it with a noise. You see, the third cup of tea. You see, that's TantO. That means he understands, this thing from the last night is still going on inside her. This link from last night is still going on inside her, you see.
Por ejemplo, TantO es marido y mujer, luego de una rica cena se van a dormir y discuten o pelean. Y luego se duermen. Y en el desayuno, la mañana siguiente, como todos los días, el señor está leyendo el diario y viene la esposa con el té y se lo tira todo encima. Entonces el link de la pelea de la noche anterior todavía sigue estando allí.
Link. Okay, so now, Dadashri says the world will not know these definitions, but for spirituality, these are spiritual definitions of anger, pride, deceit, greed. These are spiritual definitions. You see, these are spiritual definitions.
El mundo no conoce estas definiciones, porque estas son definiciones espirituales.
Mm-hmm. The violent intent behind anger, pride, deceit, and greed is the force for these four kashays. The violent intent behind anger, pride, deceit, and greed is the force that moves them, you see?
Yes. La intención violenta detrás de los kashays, de la ira, el orgullo, codicia y engaño, es la fuerza que los mueve.
And when this violent intent, hinsak bhav, important word, hinsak bhav. You're all familiar with the bhav, but the hinsak bhav, which is violent intent, and violent intent, and the link, and TantO, and the link, when they go away, when they fly away, when they're gone, then these four die. These four they have no value. They're not there. They have no value. Okay.
Yes. La intención violenta, Insak Bao, y el link. Entonces cuando se va esta intención violenta, estos cuatro, la ira, el orgullo, la codicia y el engaño, ya no están ahí.
Yeah, then they leave. You see, so this anger, pride, deceit, greed become very meaningful if there is these two things behind it. The violent intention, the intention of violence. And it is, this intention of violence is at a very subtle level. You know, when you are in competition with another person, you do not realize that your intention of violence as well as the link is there. You see, every time you see that person, something arises within you that is taking you away from your Ramapura. It is taking you away from your Ramapura. You see?
La ira, el orgullo, la codicia y el engaño se vuelven sin valor cuando desaparece la intención violenta, ¿no? Y por ejemplo, cuando compites con alguien, algo te lleva fuera del alma pura.
Yes, it is. It focuses you on the preservation of your preservation only to the total, sometimes destruction of the other person, you see. It is so dangerous, you see, this pride, and man, you see.
El foco en la preservación te distrae y es peligroso, y esto es peligroso.
Okay, so this is amazing. This paragraph that we just read is amazing. And with that, let us take a break. Let us take a break for about 10 minutes for you all, and then we return. Okay.
Vamos a tomar un recreo de 10 minutos y volvemos. Thank you, Shuddha.
Thank you, Patricia and Fabiana. Okay, so the next heading. Next heading. Shall we continue with the next heading?
Continuamos con el próximo título.
All right. Next heading is where there is TantO, there is sansar. Sansar means the world.
El próximo título es donde está TantO, está Sansar. Sansar es el mundo.
Yeah, but also not just the world, but also the traps and spinning around in the world. You see? The world of kashayas.
Bueno, no solamente el mundo, sino las trampas y los kashays que hay en él.
And Dadashri says, this world is bound by TantO only, you see. The TantO of anger, the TantO of pride, man, TantO of deceit, TantO of greed.
Dada dice que también este mundo está atado a tanto de la ira, el orgullo, la codicia, el engaño de la mente.
Okay, by the Krodh no TantO, Lobh no TantO, Man no TantO, Kapat no TantO. These are the four big links that bind this world, you see.
Yes.
And the other Shri says, for the people of this world, for the people of this world, the TantO happens. For the people of this world, the TantO happens. And for the people of the world, the link of anger, pride, deceit, and greed is there naturally.
Yes. Estos son los cuatro grandes, el link de la ira, el orgullo, la codicia y el engaño son los grandes links que nos atan a este mundo. Y Dada dice, para la gente de este mundo, tanto sucede. Y para la gente de este mundo, el link de la ira, el orgullo, la codicia y el engaño está allí naturalmente.
So it is a very important understanding for all of us, because anger, pride, deceit, greed, these things manifest, they're visible. The TantO, the TantO is invisible. You cannot see that. You see, so
I was thinking in that during the break. I was thinking in that.
yeah, it's invisible. Therefore, you can't say this person is now, so quiet. I don't see any anger in him. What he angry? I have, the friends, when they get together, they will tell about the man. They say, oh, he's such a nice and quiet man. And his wife will say, wait till you come home. You don't know. Go on.
El gran entendimiento de este conocimiento es que la ira, el orgullo, la codicia y el engaño se manifiestan de forma visible, y tanto es invisible. ¿no? Entonces dicen, por ejemplo, los amigos dicen de un hombre, es tan amoroso, tan tranquilo, y la esposa dice, no, no, vengan a casa y lo verán.
Dadashri goes on to say, so for the world, this TantO is naturally there. In other words, it's there. Take it as a given, you know. Do not be deceived by the external masks. This is an external mask. Do not be deceived by the external mask that human beings wear on their faces. You see, you know, mukhota, it's called mukhota. In mukh means face, mukhota means a mask. You know, you never know what is going on inside a human being from his face. Do not be a face reader. You do not know a human being by what appears outside.
Dada dice que tanto en el mundo es algo natural y que lo recibas de forma natural, sin máscaras, ¿no? Y muk es cara y mukota es máscara. Entonces, no se puede ver detrás de la máscara. Así que no te preocupes en leer las caras.
Yeah, until a human being has seen the face of the Lord, all the máscaras are wrong.
Hasta que los seres humanos no vean la cara del Lord, todas las máscaras se verán falsas.
We have seen the face of the Lord. We, all of us, have seen the face of the Lord. And our mascaras, our masks are gone. Our masks are gone.
Todas nosotras hemos visto la cara del Lord y nuestras máscaras se fueron.
Dadashri says, the one whose TantO is gone, his moksha is guaranteed. Each sentence after sentence is very beautiful. Mm-hmm.
Please repeat the last part.
The one whose TantO is gone, his moksha is guaranteed.
Okay, thank you. Dada dice que para todos aquellos en que el tanto se fue, la moksha está garantizada.
You see, it is the TantO. We remember two definitions of anger, two definitions of greed. One is the violent intent, and then the other one is the violent intent, you see, and the other is the link. The other is the link. If the link is gone, the violent intent is not going to survive, you see. It just appears and goes away. It's the link which is very dangerous. This TantO is very dangerous, very dangerous. Mm-hmm.
Dada dice que tanto para la ira como para el orgullo está la violencia, la intención de violencia y el link, pero si el link se rompe, la violencia, la intención de violencia desaparece.
Dadashri is saying, now, do you understand TantO? Luz, do you understand TantO? Fabi, do you understand TantO?
Entonces dice Luz, ¿entiendes TantO? Gaby, ¿entiendes TantO? Esto hay que entenderlo.
TantO. So the questioner is asking, Dada, will you please make us understand by giving us an example of TantO?
Entonces el que pregunta dice, por favor, ¿podrías darnos un ejemplo de TantO?
Dadashri says, that which comes back again in your memory is TantO. That which comes back in your memory is TantO.
Y Dada responde a esto, que todo aquello que viene a tu mente o que vuelve a tu mente es TantO.
Okay. You know, and Dadashri says, it will come in your memory because the TantO is there.
Y Dada dice, va a volver a tu memoria porque TantO está allí.
If TantO is not there, it will not come in your memory. Why would it come in your memory again? You know, why would you remember it again? If you remember it, that means the link is there.
Entonces, si vuelve a tu memoria es porque TantO está allí. Si no, ¿por qué vendría? Y vuelve porque está el link allí todavía.
The link. You know, you've seen a steel chain link, right? You all seen still, you know, one oval kind of welded with the other oval, with the other oval, with the other oval, you know, the chain link.
Es una cadena como de acero donde hay óvalos que están enganchados unos en otros.
We call it the steel chain linked fence, you see, steel chain link. Well, this TantO within human beings is stronger than steel, you see. You know, it carries on life after life after life, you see.
Esta cadena de acero es el link y es fuerte, pero TantO es mucho más fuerte y por eso los seres humanos lo arrastramos vida tras vida tras vida.
If somebody has done some damage to you, you see, somebody has hurt you, has caused you damage, you see, and that man, you haven't seen him for 20 years, Dada is saying, and you haven't seen that man for 20 years, and he doesn't come in your memory for 20 years, and you don't even remember that, but as soon as you get down at Buenos Aires railway station or airport, and you see him, see that man, and immediately that link, that TantO, will come back in your memory, okay? Immediately that TantO will come in your memory.
Dada dice que si alguien te hace daño, si alguien te daña y no ves a esa persona durante 20 años y ya ni lo recuerdas durante todo ese tiempo. Pero si estás en una estación o te encuentras con esta persona en cualquier lugar, el link, el TantO, volverá a tu mente, a tu memoria.
Yeah. And that is TantO. That is TantO.
Y eso es TantO.
Right? And that is TantO. Just 1 minute, huh? Just 1 minute. Hi, Mo. I'm sorry, Beta, that you can't watch the TV. I forgot that.
It's not a problem. I have the computer there.
Okay, Beta. All right, thank you. Yeah, I say. You understand, TantO? Dada give the example. 20 years, nothing. You don't even remember. Your kind is out of memory. But as soon as you see him, it comes back again. You see, that is called TantO. That is called TantO. You see? And then the next example that it gives is in the night you've had a fight with your wife. I already told about you, and the wife leaves the coffee with on the table with a noise. See?
Y ya dice 20 años sin ver a esa persona fuera de tu memoria, y ni bien lo ves, esto vuelve a tu memoria. Eso es tato. Y volviendo al ejemplo anterior del matrimonio que discute por la noche y a la mañana desayunan, y viene la esposa con la taza de café y la apoya haciendo ruido en la mesa, golpeándola con la mesa.
And then this is especially important for the men in this satsang. The next line.
Esto es especial para los hombres, esta próxima línea.
Where is Herman? Yeah. And where is Gonzalo? And where is our Carlos? Okay, this important, very important. He says, hey, if you had stirred her up just a little bit, stirring, if you had lit a matchstick for her by saying something, hurtful, if you had bothered her just a little bit, સડી કરી હોત. અરે જો તમે કઈ સડી કરી હોય ને તો 15 દાડા સુધી બોલે નહીં. He says if you had just stirred up just a little bit, if you had hurt her, then she might not even speak with you for 15 days at a time. She won't speak with you for 15 days. That is now TantO. See? This is now TantO.
Acá dice que si tú molestas a tu esposa encendiendo un fósforo, como encendiéndole un pequeño fósforo por algún motivo, puede ser que ella no te dirija la palabra durante 15 días.
Yeah, you see? Do you look at the details and the depth with which Dada opens up this science of human interaction at its deepest levels, you see? For you and I to see it exactly as it is and rise above it, you see? Rise above it.
Miren cómo Dada abra este profundo nivel en las relaciones humanas, de las cuales nos permite surgir.
It is not a fault of the Prakriti. It is how it is. That is how it is.
No es falta del Prakriti, es como es.
It's naturally there within every Prakriti, and only the knowing of it liberates you. Only this knowledge liberates you. See?
No es falta del Prakriti, es así como es y es natural. Y naturalmente surge en cada Prakriti. Y solo el conocimiento es lo que te lleva a la liberación.
Amazing paragraph of satsang here. It is not for blaming, or it is for understanding why she is like this or why he is like this. Men have the TantO of pride. Men have a TantO of pride. They get into it, a fight with their best friends over little things because of pride.
Yes. En lo maravilloso de este párrafo es que no se trata de culpar a la otra persona, se trata de entender cómo es. Los hombres, por ejemplo, tienen un tato al orgullo y pueden llegar a pelearse con un excelente amigo por orgullo.
Study curry. I don't know how you say it in your language, but we in our Indian language, you say, let sleeping dogs lie, do not stir them up, do not stir them, do not light a fire, do not create a disturbance. This is how you have to be. This is how you understand Prakritis and kind of bypass them, you see. There are all kinds of Prakritis in this world. You do not need to light a fire underneath each one, do you?
El tato, el orgullo, ¿no? No, perdón. Lo maravilloso de esto es que no molestes ni que rompas absolutamente nada. Solamente tienes que entender el prakruti y bypassarlo, pasarle, encontrarle la forma.
If a woman thinks she is very beautiful, okay, and all the other men around her are giving her attention, you have to be very careful as far as you are concerned. Because she's expecting you to also recognize that. And if you don't, you're disturbing her sense of, see, who he is. He doesn't, her attention is not on the men who are actually giving her attention. Her attention is on the man who is not giving her attention. Fabi is going to add more to this, you see. This is a very dangerous world, very crazy world, you see.
Por ejemplo, hay una mujer que es hermosa y que recibe la atención de todos los hombres, pero ella espera que todas las personas reconozcan su belleza y se molesta cuando no la reconocen.
Mm-hmm. You see, this is, there are certain terms which says everything, in every language. And for us, it is a study curry, you stirred him up. What you did is the British, it says, oh, you lit a fire under his bottom. I don't know what you say it in your language,
Encender la mecha. Encender la mecha.
Yes, so don't disturb any prakrutis,
Claro, con respecto al anterior era la mujer hermosa, sabe que es hermosa, entra, la miran todos los hombres, pero ella solo, su atención no está en todos aquellos que le dan su atención, sino en aquel o aquellos que no le brindan su atención, aquellos que no la reconocen, que no le hacen dar cuenta qué hermosa que es. Entonces esto es lo de no prendas.
Am
Si
I
ella
wrong?
quiere eso, no, you are totally right. Si ella quiere eso, simplemente desde nuestro lugar sería ok, hacerle notar que nosotros también vemos que es hermosa. Eso sería no molestar su prakruti.
Yeah, you see, they're not happy. She's not happy with the nice complimentary looks that 5 other men are giving her. She is angry with the one who is neglecting her. You see, this is her subtlest greed. This is her subtlest greed. or more. It is, it's not a matter of touching or doing anything. It's just, this is so damn, this is so deep, you see. Anyway, this is how it is. And we have Agna 4. we all have Agna 4. So Jai Sachidanand, Shuddhatma Bhagavan. And then, play the drama. Play the drama. Oh, you like that dress of yours, huh? Good, good. Play the drama.
Él también está como la codicia, ¿no? De que por más, ¿no? Y que toda la gente le preste atención y le diga cosas. Y esto es tan profundo y es como el Agna 4. Entonces, para eso está el Agna 4, es actuar el drama y decirle, oh, qué lindo vestido que tienes y seguir adelante.
So next heading is TantO, TantO of TantO of two types, okay, TantO, because this is, Niruma is giving us more and more TantO of Mithyatva and Samyaktva. Is to simply put, TantO of right vision and wrong vision.
Acá hay dos tipos de tato que nos da Niruma y es el tato correcto y el incorrecto.
TantO of right vision and wrong vision.
El tato de la visión correcta y la visión incorrecta.
You see? Dadashri continues with his satsang. The last link was, if you have stirred her up, if you have lit a fire under her bottom, it's not a physical fire, it may be simple words, but it really stings her a lot, you see. It bothers her a lot. For 15 days, she will not speak to you. And you live in the same home. So then Dada continues, Dadashri says, what is the source of that TantO? What kind of TantO is that? He's, asking us about that lady. What kind of TantO is that? What's going on in her? You see? And Dadashri replies, it is the TantO of Mithyatva Darshan. It is the TantO of wrong vision. It is the TantO of wrong vision. Wrong vision means, I am this body. I am the owner of this body. And this is mine, you see. And you see, so the I and my, you see. That's called wrong vision, mithya darshan, wrong vision.
Dada dice que, bueno, si tú molestas, como enciendes la mecha de tu esposa y no te habla durante 15 días, ¿qué le preguntan a Dada qué clase de tato es ese, ¿no? Y acá dice que es el de la visión incorrecta o errónea. Y esto está en yo soy este cuerpo, yo soy el dueño de este cuerpo, este es mi cuerpo, y esto es la identificación con el cuerpo o con lo que hago.
Mithyatva darshano TantO એટલે અજ્ઞા સ્વભાવનો TantO છે. In other words, this is the link of Agnya. Remember, we said pragnya, and opposite of pragnya is agnya. Agnya, U-G-N-Y-A. Agnya means ignorance. Agnya means ignorance. Pragnya means light. Agnya means ignorance. Prajna means light. So this is the TantO of ignorance. It's a TantO of ignorance. She is not aware of the reality. She's not aware of her beautiful self, you see. She just believes, I am the wife, I work so hard, I cook for him, I clean for him, I press his clothes, I do everything for him, I take care of his children, and he's doing this to me. Sorry, I'm studied, you know.
Yeah, no, it's perfect. El link, el erróneo es el agnia. Agnia es ignorancia. Y pragnia.
Anila needs to mute. Okay, all right, go on. Sorry.
No, it's okay. Agnia es ignorancia y pragnia es luz, ¿no? Y entonces todo, el enojo surge por el agnia, por la ignorancia. Ella no sabe qué es lo real, no sabe qué es lo real. Ella dice, yo soy la esposa, yo cocino, cuido a los hijos, limpio la casa, hago esto, hago lo otro, y él me hace esto y me trata mal.
And with this Gnan, that TantO does not remain. It just disappears with this Gnan. All TantOs disappear. TantO of anger, TantO of pride, TantO of deceit, TantO of greed. All the TantOs disappear. You see? He says, now for you all in Argentina, Spain, Chile, everywhere, this TantO does not exist.
Entonces ahora para ustedes, en Argentina, Chile, España, este TantO no existe.
And instead there is the TantO now. There is a new TantO of Samyak Darshan. New TantO of Samyak Darshan. This is the connection of right vision with of the Lord, of the connection with the prajna, the connection with the self, the connection with the Shuddhatma Bhagavan, you see.
Y el nuevo TantO es la conexión con la nueva visión del Lord, con el prajna, con el Shuddhatma Bhagavan.
Yeah, it's a Samyak Darshan means Samyak Darshan means right vision. Samyak Darshan.
Samyak Darshan es la visión correcta.
See how important it is to really have this right vision that arises within all of us. With the right vision of the 5 agnas. You see, the right vision of the 5 agnas, or what we call prajna, the view of prajna. Okay, view of prajna, all right? The right vision.
Yes. Samayik Darshan es importante, es la visión correcta.
Samyak, not okay. Samayik, Samyak.
Samyak Darshan es la visión correcta, y ver qué es la importancia de la visión correcta es lo que nos eleva, ¿no? Y es más allá de los 5 agnas, es la visión de prajna.
That was Agna Bhav. Okay. This is Prajna Bhav, the view of Prajna. And the whole thing has changed. And now we remain unaffected. Therefore, we remain unaffected no matter what happens to whatever this Prakriti throws at us, we remain nirlep, you see.
Agnya Vau, Prajna Vau, y todo cambió, ¿no? Y estamos y no nos sentimos afectados por nada que suceda.
Yes, and not only that, we remain absolutely unaffected, called nirlep. Ho nirlep chu. I cannot be anointed by this. I cannot be smeared by all of this that happens. And nothing smears me, nothing taints me, nothing dirties me, you know.
Nada me molesta, no me tengo que mantener alejado de nada, nada me ensucia, no tengo que hacer nada.
So we covered these headings today, and I will repeat the headings just for your information. So step by step, you see, and the headings are establish the goal in one life, you see. Establish this goal in one life.
Va a decir los títulos. Establece la meta en tu vida.
Okay, that's the goal. Everybody knows now. The goal is that everybody is flawless. Everybody is flawless.
Y la meta es que todos son libres de faltas.
This is also associated with the knowledge that this is how it is. Everyone will, in this world, will have TantO of their kashayas. They will have the link of their kashayas in them. You see, no matter how good they appear outside, they are all carrying these TantOs, right?
Y esto también está asociado con que todas las personas llevan a su tato dentro.
And the next heading was when somebody does something wrong.
Y el otro título es cuando alguien hace algo mal.
And then the
equivocado.
And then the next one was, that is not called anger. That was the next heading.
Eso no se llama enojo.
And the spiritual definition of anger, pride, deceit, and greed from the view of the awakened ones, from the heart of the awakened one, from the view of the awakened one, from our view. Not from the view of the world. The world will say, oh, he was angry, he is deceitful, he's so and so. But no, what's going on inside us? You see? What is our definition?
¿Cuál es el título es la definición de lo
Ours.
Definiciones espirituales de los kashays.
Ahí está. Gracias. No lo encontraba y me perdí.
And the next heading is, wherever there is TantO, there is this worldly life, sansar, you see.
Y la otra es de donde hay vida mundana, hay samsar.
Which implies that when the TantO is gone, there is moksha. When there is no TantO, there is moksha.
Y lo que esto implica que donde no hay tato, hay moksha.
And then the fifth heading that we did was the TantO of mithyatva, wrong vision, and TantO of right vision. TantO of right vision versus TantO of mithyatva, of wrong vision.
Y el último título es tato de la visión correcta o de la visión errónea.
Shuddhatma Bhagavan. So, I hope this satsang makes up for the loss to Saudi Arabia in soccer for all of you, but you know, that's how it is.
It's beautiful, this book of Niruma. So beautiful. Thank you.
All right. Okay. All right. Shuddhatma Bhagavan. I say our time.
Gracias, Shuddha.
All right, Gonzalo. Jai Sachidanand. Jai Sachidanand. Jai Sachidanand. Until next
Wednesday.
Next Wednesday, right?
Yes.
Yes,
Thank you.
Yeah, right. And I don't know, do you celebrate Thanksgiving? Tomorrow is Thanksgiving, yes, here in United States, you know.
Oh,
yeah. And so pretty soon I have to pack up and go to Shuddha's other daughter. So, you know, it's going to be Thanksgiving. Yeah, so it's so, all right.
Nice.
van a estar festejando el Día de Acción de Gracias, así que Shuddha se va a estar yendo a la casa de la otra hija.
Yeah.
You have beautiful Thanksgiving Day.
Well,
family.
thanks. Yes. Let me give you just a minute. The view of this. So from my windows, we still have a lot of leaves here, you know.
Beautiful.
Still have a lot of
Qué
leaves.
lindo.
Most have fallen, but more, these are some left in the shade. So, you know.
A pesar de ser otoño, los árboles están llenos de hojas. Very beautiful.
Sí, precioso, muy lindo.
Yeah, Shuddhatma Bhagavan. Jai Sachidanand.
Jai Sachidanand.